Well, boys and girls, we are back with another episode, and of course, coming up with another episode would mean something exciting news. No, we are Arsenal fans. We're not supposed to have an exciting news until the match day because after that, it's all this season has been a saga of bad news. But more importantly, our majority of the players that we are rebuilding on, of course, the players that we bought in, where they are fit to play against Norwich City. We're going to discuss about that. We're also going to talk about how Arsenal have agreed to pay an amount to Luton Town for, Charlie Patino. We signed Charlie Patino, so yes, we're gonna about to pay for him. And as well, let's talk about Serge Aurier to Arsenal. Is it going to make any sort of is it going to be a good deal? And more importantly, Bukayo Saka was on the bench against Poland, so Arsenal fans are really happy about it as well. So let's just jump into it, man. So the first news is, of course, about Charlie Patino. Arsenal have agreed, according to Daily Mail, to pay Luton Town £10,000 compensation for 11-year-old midfielder Charlie Patino. As I already mentioned, Arsenal going behind Youssef En-Nesyri, that they believe that 24 years of age, when the window is as soon as possible. So in January, Sevilla want things to be postponed until next summer, but Arsenal want a move to sign Youssef En-Nesyri in January. So in January, you might be actually seeing Youssef En-Nesyri in that Arsenal kit, and you'll be like, IG, did you do this for the thumbnail? Of course I did it for the thumbnail. What else do you think that I did it? But okay, the news is real, according to the source that is actually coming in. Of course, Sport Witness have actually formulated this news, and they are spreading it. I still think it's probably a rumor, because I think, of course, Arsenal would go for a better profile. I like the fact that Arsenal are actually going for a younger profile, but not complete players, but developing players. So that is that. Moving on, so it looks like Kevin Campbell disagrees with Aston Villa hero on Serge Aurier to Arsenal transfer. Now there's some sort of clash between Kevin Campbell and Gabriel Agben-Lahore on the prospect of them seeing Serge Aurier to Arsenal. They say that it could be controversial, but here's the thing: what actually happened, what the comments were made between them. Now, it's an interesting one, that's for sure. I've seen Serge Aurier have some good games, and I've seen him have some stinkers. The big thing is he will cost nothing. It'll be a low risk deal financially. Maybe if the likes of Maitland-Niles is not going to get an opportunity, you bring him in. Cedric and Chambers, I cannot see it happening for them. And perhaps Tomiyasu will play in a back five as a right-sided centre-half. I do not see it coming off at the moment, though, if I am honest. These are the wordings of Kevin Campbell, but there was a counter-argument about it from Gabriel Agben-Lahore. He says that he didn't do the job at Spurs, so you're just asking for trouble if you're bringing someone like that from your local rivals. It shows you're not good as them. There's no chance he's going to Arsenal. That's according to Gabriel Agben-Lahore. He says maybe he could go abroad somewhere. He's getting a bit older now, and his legs are nowhere near as good as they were at Paris Saint-Germain. Turkey, maybe somewhere like that. America or the Middle East could be an option for sure. He's certainly still got a lot to offer. So it looks like Gabriel Agben-Lahore believes it is a very bad idea for Arsenal to go for Serge Aurier, because he's not the best that Spurs have to provide right now. To come to Arsenal and improve it, I don't think that would be a good thing. That's according to Gabriel Agben-Lahore. Well, moving on, so it looks like Arsenal have a very good record against Norwich City, which is about to be broken according to certain Arsenal fans. So, the Canaries are currently on a 23-match winless run away in London in the top flight, with the last success coming in, a 2-1 victory over Tottenham Hotspur in April 2012. Well, that was the case, but some Arsenal fans had to reply to it. They said that one of them said that another record Arteta is about to change. Another one said, whenever I see a stat like this, my heart sinks. Another one said, I'm sure we can help fix that little problem. Another one said, since Arteta's breaking all records, maybe this time they will get one over us. Another one said, see them win with the first one on Saturday against Arsenal. Another one said, you couldn't write it. You absolutely couldn't write it. The script is ready and the stage is set. Saturday, 11th September at the Emirates Stadium, where, of course, they believe that Norwich are going to beat Arsenal. Another one said, oh, look, another shiny record for Arsenal to break. Well, of course, that's exactly what people, Arsenal have made their own fans think about the upcoming fixtures. But okay, no problem. Let me know in the comments what do you guys feel about the. Are you feeling high or are you feeling very low after this international break when you see Arsenal facing Norwich City in their quest to get their first victory of the season? Moving on, so David Luiz makes transfer decision. Now, former Arsenal defender David Luiz has turned down moves to both Ligue 1 and Serie A, according to Leighton Sport. Now, this is a big question. Why would you just, not play in Ligue 1 and the Serie A? It does not make any sense. He's definitely prioritizing something different. So let's see where that will take him. I don't know, maybe Portugal, maybe Brazil. You never know. Well, Darren Bent sends Arsenal transfer message. Now, Darren Bent believes Arsenal should trade 5 players for Borussia Dortmund star Jude Bellingham. Speaking to TalkSport via the boot room, he says that, I'd literally switch 5 players for him. Xhaka, Elneny, Cedric, Leno and Chambers. There's your 5 and I'd give you 50 million too on top of that. I swear to God. If and only if Dortmund accept to all of those players and plus 50 million, I still don't believe Dortmund will accept that because of the, Dortmund are in a slump and they just got a new manager in. So I personally don't believe that Dortmund are that dumb to buy players who don't have much value left in them. Well, moving on, so talking about more different stuff. So former Arsenal star Mesut Ozil is reportedly unhappy at Fenerbahce because he has been bemused by his current play time, according to Spanish outlet AS, having failed to complete a 90 minutes in any game this season. So Fenerbahce, get ready to get the wrath of the Turkish-German maestro, man. He's going to be awesome. I can't wait to listen to that, I just can't wait to get a report where he's just destroying Fenerbahce. A tweet maybe would be fine enough from Mesut to confirm that, but let's see what happens. So let's talk about the Arsenal injury report. We're talking about the Croydon De Bruyne. Well, Croydon De Bruyne or Emil Smith-Rowe, he might be playing against Norwich. He could be, time is running out for him to be fit against Norwich, but let's see. Granit Xhaka, even if he's out of isolation in time, Xhaka will be unavailable because of the red card. So no Xhaka. Elneny, it is thought that he was injured in the 4-0 friendly win against Brentford and is likely to be a doubt for the clash with Canaries. Ben White will be available for the selection again, of course, you know why. And Gabriel Magalhaes, he's been back in training before Arsenal's clash with Norwich and appears to be steadily progressing back to full fitness and did feature in the friendly, starting alongside Ben White in defence. The Brazilian has been in training this week and could make his first competitive appearance this season in the Premier League game for Arsenal. And we are rooting. I'm waiting for Gabriel Magalhaes. Our Maglu has to be supported, man. And of course, our Maglu is definitely going to get a support. Thomas Partey, of course, has been out since that preseason Chelsea game. But he did return to training earlier this week and could potentially make a swift return to action earlier than initially expected. And Nketiah still is going to be out. He will be available. It's unknown whether he'll be available for the game against Norwich City. I think he won't be because it's still September, so I think he might be now. But let's see. Well, moving on, certain Arsenal fans are damn happy that Gareth Southgate did not make Bukayo Saka play against Poland. So that's a beautiful. So some Arsenal fans took out to Twitter. They said that Trent starts ahead of Walker and Saka starts ahead of Mount. Baffles me how Southgate doesn't see that. Another one said this is why Saka needs to start more regularly. Another one said that's what Southgate gets for not subbing on Saka or anyone for that matter. Plenty were pleased to see him not get any minutes though, with Arsenal's crucial upcoming clash with Norwich City in mind. I swear to God, oh my God, how further have we fallen where we are actually talking about a game against Norwich City being crucial. Of course, all 38 games are very crucial for every Arsenal fan, for every fan who's actually supporting any Premier League team. But still, man, come on. Another one said, thanks Gareth Southgate for resting Saka, the best England manager in a very long time. Okay, there's sarcasm there. Another one said, quite glad Saka didn't get risked in that game. Hopefully comes back to Arsenal injury free. Another one said, absolutely delighted Saka has been fully rested. Well, if I see Saka from the last season, I swear to God, he's going to demolish a lot of records. But more importantly, Marc Overmars breaks his silence on Arsenal links to replace Edu, as he actually talks about the offers that he's been receiving. So he's talking to Ajax TV. He says, As I've said before a number of times, we're really enjoying ourselves. We're like a family, we're close, and that's important too. And who knows, we might have some good news soon. I'm not getting any younger. I've been offered the opportunity to go elsewhere too. That's what happens, and it's always good to consider a move. But then just think about how well things are going here. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. If your old shoes are still comfy, keep wearing them. So looks like Overmars is not going anywhere. So stop overreacting. Yes, Aji pulled off a pun there. Moving on, so as per Sky Sports, Planet Super League and Count Us in have come together to create the new competition which aims to raise awareness. It's called as Cup 26 Tournament, to raise awareness of role of football that can play in helping to protect the environment long term. Fan action will determine the tournament's victor, as supporters can score goals for their club by participating in environment friendly activities. There are as many as 100 goal scoring activities available, which include things like walking or cycling to work rather than journeying by car, eating a plant based meal, or even supporting the Lucas Moura supported No Moura landfills, where fans can showcase their hidden footballing talents while recycling. Well, fans from different clubs will play weekly fixtures against their rivals, and oh my god, what a bunch of losers. So the tournament kicks off on September 13th, and here are the fixtures. Arsenal play against Burnley. That's all I think you want to know, and rest all. It looks like a third round of FA Cup, to be fair, but anyways. So if you are, I don't know, if you're in London, you definitely go to the landfills and pick up the garbage, while people in India who support Arsenal will be watching it. I don't know, they would watch this Arsenal game and just do all the charity work that they continue doing in India. So with this, I'd like to end this episode. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you seek daily Arsenal content, best place to be, consider subscribing. Cheers.